right, people. This is the fuck. Stop. This is the toxic theme song. All right, let's begin this, man. We got some questions we need to answer. When I'm coming to London, I'm not going to London anytime soon. So we gotta answer some questions here. Yeah, it's been a very busy month, as you guys can tell. I have not been making a lot of videos, and that's because I have not been happy with you guys. Okay, Father Alex has not been happy with you guys. All right, some of you guys are not paying attention to anything that I say. Okay, so as a result, I had to punish you. That's right, Father Alex had to punish all you guys. Right, that's right. Had to not make it so that you guys can understand that if you don't listen to Father Alex, he will close the channel. That's right. So let's begin this, okay? So let's answer these questions. So it says, you look a little bit crazy, Alex. No, you look a little bit crazy, Carolina. How about that? I've been seeing this guy long distance for 3 years. He never wants to commit to me or be exclusive. Oh, maybe he's not ready yet, right? Who knows, right? He does claim he loves me. By the way, I'm going live on Instagram after I'm done with these questions. He does claim that he loves me. Best sex he has had. Well, the connection was great. Plus, I'm really hot. Oh, okay. Well, that changes everything. But he's also mean to me and criticizes me. He knows I love him, and I validate him quite a bit. We broke it off 3 or 4 times already. We always fight and end it because he doesn't see a future with me. Then I go into no contact 2 or 3 months. He has come back each time with no apology. After a few basic texts, I end up giving in. I was having such a good morning. Recently, I did 5 months no contact, and he came back. But this time, I told him I'm seeing somebody. I wasn't. And he started fucking another girl. What? So he told you he's fucking another girl. You don't just know that. You don't just know he's fucking somebody. He told you he's fucking somebody. And making effort sending her flowers. So how do you know that? Clearly, he's making it obvious that he's doing that. All right. Never did that with me, though. But he will still text me while seeing her. So he will text you and tell you he's seeing her. Because again, there's no way on this God-given earth that you're a psychic. It just doesn't. I just doubt that. So he's telling you that. He broke it up with her and wanted to see me. We were in the same country and he was in my city. It had been 1.5 years since we last saw each other. We met and had dinner, sex, said he loved me and missed me, but after that, we didn't text. Okay. Thank you for the $20 donation, Caroline Key. You are forgiven now. So does that mean we got to buy your forgiveness, Father Alex? Yes. Yeah. You got to buy my forgiveness. He told me he loved me, missed me, but after that, we didn't text. The following week, I told him I was in his city. We met. Okay, blah, blah, blah. Same shit. Okay. He messaged me a month later if I had left, still going in the country. No, hey, no, how are you? I never replied. He treated me like a one-night stand, exactly. It's been a month since he messaged and 2 months ago since we met. I didn't text him or reply at all. We didn't fight this time. And we didn't talk about, I just disappeared on him. Good for you. I feel used and stupid. How do I get revenge? Oh, God. Here we go. I want him to beg, commit, do efforts, and I get revenge. Love his music. I want him to beg, do effort, apologize for all he's done, all of the disrespect. I would love to cut him on this bullshit. What can I do when he texts me again, as he always does? It's a pattern. No contact works to make him text. Not enough to make him chase, and commit, and be obsessed. Nothing. EXO, the devil. No, I'm kidding. Look, man. Oh my God. Here we go. Look. What you're asking me is, how do I see the tears? It's not enough that you know you hurt him. No. You need to see those tears. You want to get those tears? Get yourself a little flask, hold it up to his chin, put it in a nice little bottle, and use it as seasoning for your mofongos. You know, you want to see the tears. That's what you're asking me because he's in pain. Listen to me, man. You want to know what's the biggest revenge that a woman has had? Is the fact that I won't be able I won't be able to clap them cheeks. Is the fact that I'm not gonna get that pom pom anymore. That's enough revenge, boo boo. You don't need to see the crying. You don't need to see him beg. He wants the pom pom. When he comes back, you just don't respond to him. That is revenge. What more do you want? Well, you want to stab him? Like, like. Other than that, banging his friend is the next best revenge. Split them up, but maybe they celebrate them. Well, no. Banging his friend will be a revenge, honestly. So hit up his friend, hit up his homeboy. If you have the choice of banging his black, let's just say he's a white guy, right? If you have the choice of banging his white friend or his black friend, bang the black friend. Use some of that racial division, you know. Not It's like a stabbing, okay? It's not. It's not right. Um, God damn it! You see, these questions make me respond in a way that sounds like I'm immature. You know, like look at the shit that I'm saying right now. I'm saying bang his friend to create racial division. Like this is the type of shit that these types of questions force me to respond to. I don't even know if this is a real question, to be honest with you. But yeah, that's my response. I think your revenge is just keep getting better, date another guy, and leave him. Honestly, I'm being serious. It hurts. Like, trust me, bitch, trust me. It fucking hurts. Okay, so you don't need to see the tears. He won't show you those tears. People have too much pride for that. It's only when they're at rock bottom when they'll show you that. It just won't happen. So rest assured, when he texts you, that's your moment to realize that you've won. Okay. All right, next person. I mean, next Satan, I suppose. Yeah, I don't know, man. I will not want to get any of your bad sides. You know. All right, next person. Somebody just said his answer is either going to be aggressively no or passively yes. Interesting. Um, why are you crying? I'm not crying. You crying. Somebody asking me why I'm crying. Anyways, thank you, Caroline, for the $20 donation. I appreciate that. All right, we got another question to answer right now. Hope, and by the way, check out my new video that I uploaded. I don't have a code. Um, by the way, let me tell you what happened in my school today in last week, man. I got sick, and not all of my classmates, but my classmates were fucking scared. Like they literally avoided sitting next to me. That was the biggest load of bullshit I've ever seen in my fucking life. Like that was the biggest load of bullshit. And I had one bitch ass fucking classmate. I don't care. I don't even fucking care if he even watches this fucking video. He could go fuck himself. He knows who the fuck he is. I was coughing in class, so I put my mask on. But I had coffee, so sometimes I would take up my mask to drink coffee. And mind you, this little bitch ass motherfucker never ever says anything to me. Never ever says anything to me. I hope he's watching, by the way. He never says anything to me. And the only time he ever said anything to me, he came up to me. He was like, he wasn't like that. He was like, can you put your mask up all the way to cover your face? And I'm like, it's covering my face. I think it was covering my face. But he was like, well, this is a critical situation, and there's things going around. And I'm like, okay. Okay, all right, I'll put it up. I'll put it up. All right. So then after class, I was like, look, man, I need to talk to this motherfucker because right now I'm pissed off right now. I'm pissed off. So I went up to him and was like, look, man, I'm sorry if I made you feel scared, or I'm sorry if I made you feel uncomfortable with my cough. But just know that I have my mask on. And I'm asking what made you think I didn't have my mask on? It was earlier in the class, like in the morning. This was the afternoon. In the class, when you were coughing, you didn't have your mask on. I was like, yeah, I know, but put it on right now, But when you saw me, I was drinking coffee. I didn't have my mask on because I was drinking coffee. And he was like, well, maybe you should wear your mask. Maybe you should go outside and drink your coffee there, and then go back inside. I'm like, so you trying to tell me that in order to take a sip, I gotta go walk outside and then come inside? Yeah. You know what, suck a dick. I didn't tell him suck a dick, but I was like, you're out of your fucking mind, dude. And then I was like, you should go somewhere. If you're this scared, you should go somewhere else. He was like, no, you go somewhere else. And then I was like, no, you go somewhere else. And then he was like, no, you go somewhere else. And I was like, yo, you go somewhere else. It got to the point where I thought it was a fucking joke, man. I thought he was kidding around, but this dude was really serious. He was like, drink your coffee outside. You motherfucker. I have a mask ready for him. It even has this stupid ass name in it. The next time he coughs, I'm going straight to him and we're like, look, put this on. Put this on. I have a mask just for him. It's waiting. It's glistening too. Beautiful signature, everything for him. We're ready because I'm petty like that. All right, next time. It's unbelievable, dude. Unbelievable. Unfucking believable. Unbelievable that actually happened. It's just unbelievable. Crazy motherfuckers, bro. Crazy motherfuckers, man. And had another classmate, but her, I forgive her already. She moved her stuff. She moved her stuff away from me. I forgive her. She's immunocompromised. Whatever. I understand. I wish she didn't do that in public. I wish it wasn't like, let me get out of here, and then literally help her move her shit. Like, it was embarrassing, but I do forgive it because she's immunocompromised. I mean, I wish it was done another way, but we talked about it. But it was just a shitty experience with that. It was just a shitty experience, man. That's all, man. Like, it's just crazy, man. It's something that I don't ever want anybody to go through, because it really feels like shit when people treat you like that. Because it felt like that's how people treated people with AIDS, and that's how people treated gay people during the AIDS pandemic. That's literally what they did to gay people, and it's like so dumb. Not my classmates. A lot of my classmates didn't think that way. It was just like two of them. I don't know, man. I don't know. I was definitely disappointed. I'm not gonna lie. I was disappointed, but it is what it is. Next question. Let me see. It's in it. I'm genuinely not saying it anyway. It's giving me hobo vibes. Somebody just commented and we're like, Alex, I love your content, but please do something with that hair. Twist it for the more defined curly afro look. This isn't it. I'm genuinely not saying this in a mean way. It's giving me hobo vibes. Shut up. Okay? Whoever you are, Lulu Nicole, shut up. Okay? Hobo vibes. Hobo vibes. Get out of here with that, man. Hobo vibes. Go to the last video that I did and look for that comment and tell her that Father Alex does not approve of that comment. Unbelievable. Hobo vibes. It's like one time I was in Mexico, one of my subscribers saw me and thought I was homeless. And then she was like, wait a minute, that's not a homeless person. It's Alex. I'm like, bitch, the fuck you talking about? I was just sitting on the floor because I was tired. I'm not homeless. She thought I was homeless because I was on the floor. And then she was like, wait a minute, it's not a homeless guy. That's Alex from YouTube. I'm like, what? Like, whatever, man. Whatever. All right, man. Next person, man. Y'all tripping, man. Crazy, man. All right. It says, I went to his place on 2 different occasions. It got sexual both times. Oral, but no sex. He had no condoms. Hey, man. Hey man, sounds like a win to me. I'll take that. Um, the first time I let it slide. I forgot my condoms too. Gotta suck daddy's dick now. Well, I may do that next time. I don't, no condoms, girl. You gotta suck it. um, the first time I let it slide. The second time he said he bought some, but forgot it at work. What a champion this guy is. This guy, now all he was wear capes, people. Now all he was wear capes. He said he will make it up to me. So the third time we were supposed to meet at my place, he works late. He told me around 11 p.m. that he was still at work. At 1 a.m., he told me he was getting home. 2 a.m. rolls around and I didn't hear from him. I called, no response. I texted him maybe next time. 30 minutes later, he said he fell asleep. I left him unread. He did not apologize. He did not even reschedule. Maybe he was tired from work. Oh. A week later, he asked me to hang out. I didn't respond. He texted me again. I told him I wasn't looking for a relationship and I was no longer feeling the vibe. He persisted on meeting me again. I told him I was upset about the situation and no thanks. Good for you. Did I overreact? I would still want to be friends with benefits, but only if he respects me. I felt disrespected. What's your advice? FYI, he's not worth the $75. I'm mostly supporting your content, but the keep up the no need to dehumanize a motherfucker, man. God damn, like you did not need to put that in there. Like he's not worth $75. Come on, man. He's somebody's son. God damn. All right, man. My lord. Okay. Um. Does this what is he worth then? Is he worth $50? Is he worth $25? I don't know. Um. I look, man. You didn't overreact. I think you did the right thing. I think I wouldn't see him anymore. To be honest with you, no motherfuckers don't forget condoms twice. You don't forget condoms twice. You just don't forget it. If you're doing that, maybe you just want sloppy toffee. You just want sloppy toffee. Like I would just find somebody else. You guys already started on the wrong foot. Come on, man. You know what I'm saying? Look, I recommend you find somebody else. But if you're being hard headed, which most likely, then somebody said you're on to something. Let me see. Um, so I will find somebody else, but if you don't, then next time he texts you, just say, "Look, I don't like the way things happen. Are you willing to make it up to me? Are you willing to make it up to me?" And then if he says yes, say, "Okay, you're gonna have to eat me out then. You're gonna have to eat this poom poom, or lick my ass." Make him do one of those two, and make him do it for like 30 minutes or something like that, right? Just say, "I want you to do something for me. You're gonna have to make it up to me if you want to get back to me. If he doesn't want to make it up to you, then find somebody else. But if he does want to make it up to you, then you just find yourself an ass licker." No, I'm kidding. Okay. No, seriously, you can make him lick your ass, make him lick your toes, make you eat you out. The point is that he has to pay a price. You can't just take him back. If you make him pay a price to get him back, you can still continue seeing him, but he has to pay a price. Okay. All right. Are you Dominican? Yeah, I am Dominican. All right. Next person. You just came in eating ass? All right, whatever. All right. Next person. We got one more. All right. You submit your questions by purchasing a question on my YouTube, on my website. Okay? Don't be a freeloader now. All right. Um your hands are cute, small and rounded. What? Somebody just commented that my hands are cute, small and rounded. I don't understand you guys, man. With your backhanded compliments, man. Cute, small and rounded. What? There is nothing on earth that you could tell a guy that will make that compliment look nice. Your dick is cute, small and rounded. Your ass is cute, small and rounded. Your hands are cute, small and rounded. Your head is cute, small and rounded. Your fucking nose is cute, small and rounded. There's nothing good in that compliment. What the fuck would you say that? God damn it, man. You guys, man. I don't know. I don't understand some of you ladies, man. You can say big and rounded. You know, small and rounded. Man, get out of here with that, man. You ladies, man. I don't. Some of you guys, I think, some of you guys are just doing it to troll me. That's what I think. What's wrong with small and rounded ass? Because I don't have a small and rounded ass. That's why. All right. Unbelievable. And then she puts a smiling face in there. Yeah, get out of here. All right, next question. Hope you guys are liking this. Your hands are big. Thank you. My hands are average size, I think, right? Look at that, right? It's average size. It's not humongous, you know. Father Alex, I met a sexy surgeon last month. Oh, nice. That's good. This is definitely gonna work out. Great natural chemistry, in my opinion. He just finished residency, and I will be starting his clinic next month. Oh yeah, he works with home. He just finished residency. Will be starting his clinic next month, taking his break time to travel. I assume he has other girls still hopping on his dick. Okay, all right. We've only hung out twice, and on two dates in the span of 1 month. He's been traveling with friends around the country between dates. When he's traveling, he'll post IG stories interacting with his 12K followers, but won't respond to my text. Oh, that's not good. That's not good. That's not good. That's a red flag. Rude pisses me off. No, she says rude. Two red flag emojis. Pisses me off. I know he's not that good. I know he's not good. I want him to know that leaving me on red for days is unacceptable. Oh my god, I know what's coming now. I refuse to double text. I stay cold over text. We made plans to see each other tomorrow, Thursday, but he hasn't texted me since Monday. I know where this is going. I really know. I know her kind. I know your kind, boo boo. I know exactly where you're going with this. All right. What can I do to gain his respect with this Texas situation? Surely I'm not overreacting. I stay cold over text. I'm busy working, doing my own thing. I stay mindful on dates. I've taken your psychological game of attraction course that is helping me along the way. Thank you in advance, Father Alex. Oh, don't sweet talk me now. Okay, don't sweet talk me. For this prayer is answered. What? To stay anonymous, can you name me Kristen? Yeah, Kristen. Or random name. Okay, Tyrona. He's 37. I'm mature 23-year-old. I'm a mature 23-year-old. Surely he's ready to settle down. He's a spine surgeon. I'm a spine specialist as my career. It started out as me trying to earn his spine hardware business at first, but now I've gotten myself in a sticky situation by going on a few dates with him. Yeah, exactly. You mix business. Thank you in advance. I respect your advice of all people. Um, and look, man. He's not interested. At least he doesn't respect you. Look, this is the thing about some people. Okay, let me tell you something. There are some people who will never respect you the way you want to be respected. You can only go down with some people. There are some people who will only respect you to this point. Let's just say this is 100% respect, this is 50% respect, and there is 0% respect. Some people can only respect you here. And there's nothing you could do to raise that up other than leave them alone. And by you just never even talking to them, it actually keeps the respect where it is. You could only go down. With some people, you could only go down. Like there are some people who can only be in your life if you let them disrespect you. And if you stand up to them, they, they'll leave. Like there's just some people like that, you know? And so with this guy clearly doesn't respect you because he don't give a fuck. He's being blatant about it. Girl, my God, man. Look, man, you gotta change this up. I hope he didn't go on the date. I would just start acting inconsistent with him. Next time he texts you, take as long as he took to respond to you. Do exactly what he does to you. So if it means he texts you 1 month later, then you text him a month later. You do exactly what he does to you. You give him a taste of his own medicine. And if it means that he takes 2 months and then you respond 2 months later, that's what he's choosing. He you have to see, you have to see reality for what it is. This motherfucker doesn't like you. No dude that likes you would do that. Left you on red for days is not acceptable. In fact, it's the ultimate sign of disrespect. Come on. You're asking like you cannot go up right now. He doesn't respect you. So begging for his attention will only make him respect you more. To increase the respect, just create more distance. Mirror him. Just do exactly what he's doing. So him respecting you might mean never being with him. Because being with him might mean disrespecting you. But not being with him might mean him respecting you. You get what I'm trying to say? Sometimes being with somebody, the only way for you to be with them is to be disrespected. And to not be with them means you're respecting yourself. It's just how it is. So it's kind of like how much do you value your respect? How much do you really value it? It's that simple. How much do you value your respect? And some people don't value it to the point where they'll be with somebody who doesn't respect them because they're that desperate. It's just that simple. And we've all been in those situations, man. We've all been in those situations, but you have to learn from those situations because they will come, they will rise. You will feel the temptation to trade in your self-respect for somebody. That's the devil's contract. But you have to have the wherewithal to see what's going on and not take that bait. So go ahead. That's your call, girl. That's your call. That is your call. All right. Next question. I like that response. Oh, that was a good response, right? Yeah. Yeah, that felt good. Yeah. That felt good. Um, let me see. Yeah, that I think that's it, people. Let me. We're gonna go on Instagram. And answer some of your questions live. Okay. And all the glory of your presence, we your temple. Nobody drinks sugar like Alex. I don't drink sugar no more. This one has sugar. I don't know how the fuck you know that, but I don't drink sugar. I try not to drink sugar as much because sugar is not good for Father Alex. It's not healthy for him. It doesn't help. But yeah, go on Instagram right now. I'm gonna answer 2 questions for the freeloaders, for all the freeloaders out there. So if you guys want to get your questions answered, just if you guys want to, again, you guys are gonna have 10 minutes right now. If nobody calls in 10 minutes, we're ending this. So you guys go to Instagram. My Instagram is on the description. And there you guys can ask all of your questions to for all the freeloaders out there. Okay. So if you're a freeloader, call in. And yeah. And make sure your internet connection is good, please. I swear to God, if it's shitty connection, we're ending it. So yeah. Call in, people, or else I'm closing the channel. You guys do not want me to do that. All right. You guys are. Hello.
Oh, hey, what's up?
Hey, not much, man. How you doing?
Hello?
Hey, I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Hello?
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I don't hear you.
I can hear you. All right, but if you can't hear me,
That's you.
No, that's you. That's you. You can't hear me. Hello. All right, Lupita, you're out. All right. Can you guys hear me? All right. Come on, man. Telling me that I can't hear her. I'm like, no, you can't hear me. Next person. Come on, people. Call in, man. Hurry up. People are watching. Let me see.
What? No way. Can you hear me?
I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Yes.
All right. What's going on, girl?
God. Oh, what's all this about? Because I just sent the request and I didn't expect to accept my request. So
this, you ask your questions. This is a freeloaders hour. Okay.
Oh. So from your videos in YouTube, I saw your video about inner child.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So from the video, I didn't really see like how you heal the trauma from past. From the past. So I really don't know. So can you just explain it more?
Healing trauma from when you were a kid. Look, it's kind of like it's nothing. You can't heal it overnight. You know,
Okay.
It's very important that you talk. It sounds crazy, but you got to talk to a therapist for that. Like, it takes a lot of introspection, and you got to look at yourself. And sometimes you need somebody to help you be a mirror, to become a mirror for you. So I always recommend you going to therapy for that, because it's really hard for yourself to see those things inside of you. You need somebody else to help you see it. So it's just a therapist. It's just something I highly recommend. Outside of that, if you get into meditation, those things will come up. Those things of your trauma will come up, and meditation will help you deal with it in general. But outside of meditation, going to see a therapist is just the best thing to do.
Can you just share with us how you meditate, like for the beginners?
So there's many things that you could do. For example, like one of the ways that I meditate is, meditation is really about observing a physical sensation. Literally, that's what that is. The problem with thinking is that when you think, you get outside of your body. Sometimes, when you think so much that you don't even notice somebody passing right in front of you. You're like in your head, and you don't even notice what's going on in your body, because your thoughts consume so much of your attention that you don't even feel your senses anymore. You're not in touch with your senses. Your senses are in the present moment. Your thoughts are always in the past or the future. So to anchor yourself in the present, you have to hold on to something that is continually in the present moment. And those are your senses. So by simply holding on to a physical sensation, you bring your mind to the present moment. And so what you could do is just say to yourself, I'm just gonna notice myself, breathe. You're just gonna consciously breathe. You're not just gonna let yourself breathe. You're gonna consciously breathe and pay a lot of attention to each breath. That is your whole thing. You're just noticing your breath. You're just going like that is that is your complete and utter attention. You're just anchoring yourself in that moment. And what happens is that the mind calms down and if you get into a rhythm, and that is meditation. You're literally focusing on a physical sensation. So just say for 10 minutes, I'm just going to focus on my breath and just consciously breathe. And you'll notice that you just become more present. And the reason why it works is because that when you're just saying I'm focusing on my breath, with that, if you're not doing this, you know what you're doing. Let me focus on my mind, thinking, what's going on here? What's going on here? So you can't focus on two things at the same time. So what you'll notice is that when you breathe, your mind will say, "Hey, I'm here, bitch. Hey, notice me." And it's gonna come up with things for you to think about. Go get that thing in the refrigerator. Oh, look at that. Think about that. That's your mind trying to control you. Then you say, remember the breath. And that's how meditation works. That's pretty much what it is. It's a fight against your mind in a way.
Yeah. Okay, I have one last question if you can. So, you talk about the nice girl or the nice person in general. So, I want to ask, like, how you should, I mean, to what degree you should be nice and to what degree you should not be, like, how to set boundaries and
it depends.
to not be asshole.
Just look, for me, it's just don't be afraid of confrontation. Do not avoid confrontation. Know what you find disrespectful. You know how there are some things that people do that are disrespectful, but it's not a big deal. So you could just, you're like, you know what, it is disrespectful, but I'll let it slide. I don't know what are the things that you willing to slide. What are the things you're not willing to compromise that you just won't accept, and what are the things that you're willing to accept, and then write down what are the consequences for somebody breaking those rules. As long as you do that, everything's fine. Like the things with nice people is that you guys are afraid of confrontation. You guys are afraid.
Exactly, that's it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you're afraid.
exactly.
Yeah, you're afraid to tell people when they did something wrong, and rather than saying something, you sort of just hold it in. No, like the key to all of this is being able to confront anybody who you feel disrespected you. Maybe anxious, you're gonna be scared to do it, but what you have to do is push through it. It gets easier over time, and it comes to a point where confronting people, you're not scared of it, and that does change your personality. Not being afraid. Your nice personality was morphed around the fact that you don't want confrontation. Now you're willing to confront people, and you'll notice that your whole personality changes over time. The more you do that. All right.
Yeah. Thank you so much.
All right, man.
Thanks for accepting my video. Bye bye.
All right, bye bye. Yo. Oh, that was my friend. Yo, Daniel. Yeah, come in. You're fine. Good morning. Good. How was sleep?
Not the best.
No, why?
I'm gonna fix it today. Don't worry.
Why? There's no pillow, right?
Yeah, my spine is shape of in hell now
Because of the pillow?
because of the no pillow. I just found the pillow this morning.
Oh, shit. You should have used one of those pillows.
I didn't know there was a pillow.
Oh, there you go.
That's fine. I'm gonna go and buy some sheet pillow and gotta buy a curtain, man.
Yeah. Well, for which one?
For the shower.
Yeah. I got a lot of things to buy, man. Let me. I may. Yeah. Curtain. Yeah, because it's like makes it wet. Yeah.
Yeah, and like a thing on the floor.
Yeah, that too. I was gonna get it yesterday, but I forgot my card at the store. So
I thought about getting one now.
Yeah, go ahead. But yeah, I mean, I tend to procrastinate. There's a lot of things to buy out there on the Knickerbocker Street.
I mean, gotta buy stuff for the bed first.
You gotta make a copy, bro, for the key.
Yeah.
We want to go get it now?
Is there a place?
Yeah, just go to Google and just get it right there.
Okay.
All right. All right, next person. Let's see. Nicole says, "Me and my first love still keep in touch, and many years later, we're both single now. He tells me he can see me having his kids." Oh, that's a good strategy, and I'm not gonna lie, that does work. If you tell that somebody, it kind of makes them think of you. But he hasn't pursued me. Opinion, man. If a guy tells you all that shit that he can see himself having a kid with you, but he doesn't want to pursue you, that he doesn't pursue you, he says a lot of shit, but he doesn't pursue you. Fuck what he said. Who fucking cares? What the actions is what matters. There's no action here, so who cares what he said? Like it doesn't matter. Like he could say I can see you. It just doesn't matter what he said. If there's no action, it doesn't matter. Don't hold on to. I don't give a fuck what people tell you, people. What matters is the action. So never take anything anybody says seriously. It's just that simple. Oh, we got. Hey, you.
Hello.
Hey.
Okay, I have a question. So I'm kind of distant, and I like called him out on it, right? And he was like, oh, "Okay, I need to treat you better." And then he still was doing the same thing. So I just left. Last time I was over at his house, I was just over it.
And what is he doing?
Okay, so I'm used to him, like, we'll go out, like, I don't know, like maybe twice a month, or like he'll at least just show interest. I just feel like he hasn't been calling me. He hasn't been texting me.
Are you guys boyfriend and girlfriend?
Yeah.
Oh, are you? Yes or no?
No, really. He asked me to be his girlfriend, and
When?
now he's just being
When?
like Valentine's Day. It's been a while.
Oh, okay, all right, girl, all right. So he actually be his girlfriend, and this whole time he's been inconsistent, or lately?
No, it's been lately.
Why you gotta yell at me for, man?
No, I'm not yelling.
Oh, okay.
Like the past month.
The past month, okay, and like what? Like he's not calling as much, he's not texting as much, right?
Yeah. Yeah, usually he'll call me like multiple times through the day, like when I get off of work before I go to sleep.
But now he's not doing it.
Mm-hmm.
And is he canceling?
I'm sorry.
Is he canceling dates and stuff like that?
He's not really canceling dates, but like even like with my friends, and it doesn't really work. Like he's still not showing that much interest. I really feel like he's talking to somebody else, or something's going on. I just don't like. I want to call him out on it, but it's
if you want to,
really.
You could get him to call him out on it. Just do what he does so that he can complain to you. He says, "Baby, why don't you calling me as much?" You're like, "Well, because you're doing the same shit too, nigga. Shit, I'm leaving you alone. You know, I'm leaving you alone. That's what you want, isn't it?" "Oh no, I don't." "Well, clearly you're doing that shit. You know."
Yeah.
So I personally, this is not a good thing. I would recommend you start pulling away and start thinking about finding somebody else, because this is just not a good look. It's just not a good look.
Okay.
This is.
Thank you.
What, you happy about this or something? You sound like you're so happy.
I mean, I'm not opposed to it. Like, I'll be okay. I'd rather just get confirmation that I'm not tripping.
Hey, you're not tripping, girl. He tripping.
Okay.
All right.
Thank you.
Okay. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Yeah. It's like they're like women be like, I don't know. I don't think he likes me, you know, and I don't know what to do. And I just don't want to leave him. And I was like, well, you got to leave him. Okay, no problem. Thank you. Bye-bye. I'm like, what the fuck? Like, I thought you were sad, bitch. Like, what the fuck? Now you're happy, you're rejoicing, doing backflips. Like, what the hell? All right. Tell you, man. All right. Next person. Well, Jeezy, I was looking for you, but I don't see you in the request, so I'm not gonna pick you. All right, next person. Who's this person?
Alex!
Oh my god, dude, you're so fucking cool. I love all your work. I don't need any advice or anything. I just want to tell you your art is dope. Sorry, I look like shit.
Thank you. No, you're fine, girl.
But yeah, I'm an artist too, and I've did a lot of research on the information that you put out there, and it's fucking amazing. I love it. I love your work. I love what you do. I'm not a toxic person, but it helps me understand other people's toxicity, and it's just wow, dude. I just had to tell you how fucking cool you are.
Oh,
Keep it up.
it helps. It soothes my toxic ego. Thank you very much.
Dude, that's my boyfriend.
Oh, I'm sorry, bro.
Like,
Oh,
oh yeah, he's Boricua too.
oh, he's Puerto Rican. No, don't trust him, girl. Don't trust him.
Hey, you guys so cute though, man.
All right, thank you very much.
I'll talk to you soon. Take care. Okay?
I appreciate
Keep
you.
up the
Don't.
good artwork. I love your art.
All right, don't crash.
Okay.
Oh my God! You better stay away from that Puerto Rican girl. All right, next person, man. All right, who's this, man? You know what? One more person, and we're done for today. Okay. Yeah, don't tell your boyfriend you watch my channel. What the fuck you doing, girl? Like, hide me. Like, hide me. Like, hide me. Don't be doing that. Too trusting. Hey, you, what's going on? Hello? 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 All right, next person. How do public figures find somebody who's public, man? Being a public figure as a woman is not easy. Okay, it's not an easy thing to do, you know. Yeah. No, let's go with this person. This is the last person, okay?
Hey, Alex.
Hey, you.
Sorry, I'm at the store, so I'm sorry if it's really loud. But so I'm like a nice girl, and I've been with like the wrong guys. I always choose wrong all the time. But I'm Muslim, so I downloaded a Muslim dating app, and I actually met this guy on there, and he came with like a lot of energy, like, hey, how are you? Stuff like that. And I was like, I'm for you. And he was like, I'm good now that I met my future wife. And since I've been watching your videos, I'm obviously like, I'm gonna follow that, and I've been like more cold with no LOLs or like expressing too much emotion. So I was like, that's a bit premature for you to say all that.
Mm-hmm.
And then he basically just like started expressing interest in me. And I was like, I mean, you can call me tomorrow if you like, and stuff like that. So he called me tomorrow, and then we talked on the phone and stuff. And he's just been trying to pursue me a lot. And I just don't want to mess it up, because I have to be like really needy and like express interest way too fast and just fall for it. And I'm just not trying to do that, because he's like, I don't know, he's like, he told me that he catches feelings and falls in love real easy. And I kind of took that as a bad sign. So that made me more reserved even more.
Mm-hmm.
So,
and it sounds like he could be jealous. He could get jealous real quick.
Yeah, I might get that vibe. Yeah. So I was like, why? If he falls in love real easy and catches feelings easy, I don't know. I'm just like,
exactly.
Are you just desperate?
Yeah.
Like, I don't know.
Don't flatter yourself. You're not that lovable that somebody will fall in love with you that fast. Okay. So it's kind of like, look, man, any person of worth will consider things quick, a lot longer, you know.
Yeah.
People who are desperate are somebody who just take on things really quick. It's not a good look. I would just slow it down, see how he reacts to you slowing it down, and just slow that shit up. You want to test him. You want to see how does he react to not having his way. Does he begin to tell you to stop talking to people? Does he begin to try to control your life even though you guys have nothing together? Test him in that regard. And don't take his envy or jealousy towards other men as flattery. Just take that as a red flag. He's already starting on the wrong foot, starting too quick, to be honest with you. But it's good that you know this now, because you would have fallen for this before.
Yeah, after I watched your videos, I'm like, I'm not making the same mistakes. Like, I used to just listen to what guys said, and I was just a nice, and I was just in the wrong situations. Mm-hmm. But another question. So how often, I know I'm not supposed to like
be too expressive through text. I don't LOL. I don't send emojis. But like, how often should we talk? Like, because he said he prefers talking on the phone, and so do I. I expressed that as well. So I was like, how often should we talk on the phone? How long should we talk on the phone?
Less than you should. You talk less than you need to. So if he wants to talk 5 times a week, talk 3 times a week, because you got to control how much you talk to that person. You don't want to be too there. So it's kind of like the less, the better. You know. You could text him to say hi, text him to acknowledge his presence. But talking too much on the phone is just too much too soon. It's not good. Build up to it. You know. So I want you to control you got to control this. You have to control the pace, because if it's up to him, he'll fucking get married tomorrow. You know. So control it.
We're Muslim. Because we're Muslim too, and you know how Muslims are. They're really quick with it. And like, I'm not falling with that. So I feel like just based on what he said, I feel like I can finally like control the pace of a relationship or have more power, because I told him I don't catch feelings easily. Like, and I told him like it's hard for me to open up and stuff like that. So
good. And
I'm like the more reserved one.
Yeah, and again, doing that is actually beneficial to you, because you can stand back and see his personality. When he doesn't get what he wants, it shows more about anything else. So go ahead and do that, okay?
Okay, thank you so much.
Okay, assalamu alaikum. Be safe.
Walaikum salam. Bye.
I know my Islam people. You know, little Sufism here and there. You know what I'm saying? All right, we got one more person and we're done. They have $15 donation. She says, getting breast implants in 2 months. Jesus Christ. Okay. The guy I'm dating doesn't know. I plan to be distant until after the procedure. Best way to show. Okay, all right. And you do you, girl. Make sure whoever you are, man. I hope you're doing your research. I hope you're not going to fucking Mexico and getting one boob for one job. You know, $99 for one boob and get the other one free. I hope you're not doing that. I hope you're paying good money. Ladies, please understand this. I'm just telling you, just to give you, because I feel like I need to do it. Like, getting breast implants sometimes could come with a lot of side effects in the future. So make sure you look into the effects, the side effects, how some women could get increased likelihood of breast cancer from it. So please do your research, okay? Do your research. Understand that strategy is more important than strategy as you get older is more important than how you look. So please really, really think about what you're doing, okay? So put them titties off. Without being too obvious, what would drive you most? Just wear something short, girl. It's all about the cleavage, girl. It's all about the cleavage, girl. That's all that is. It's not about. Don't be too obvious. Don't flaunt them puppies. You know, just it's all about the cleavage. That's all you got to do. Just show some cleavage, and that's it. Or my favorite one is when a girl wears a top, right? And it's kind of like her boobs are popping out, but it's being pressed upon by her bra. So you kind of see like her boobs and then the bra. You know, like boobs popping out and then like boobs and then the bra. Like it's like her boobs are so big that are coming out of her fucking bra. It's like that. I'm like, God damn. It's like the ocean there. God damn, right? So that's what I would say. But other than that, it's just cleavage, girl. Just show some cleavage. Come on, man. Like, you know, the classic shit, man. Yeah. Yeah, that's what I would do if I was you, okay? All right. Anyways, ladies and gentlemen, I hope you guys enjoyed this. It's always fun doing the freeloaders hour, the toxic hour. You know, that's it, man. I've been talking for how long? For like 1 hour already. Tomorrow, I'm gonna do a book club video tomorrow. So expect that. That's gonna be really fun. And I'll see you guys in the next video, okay? All right, stay toxic, people.